Bro left home for 1 minute, caught up loop. I was outside for 3 hours yesterday, listen. That is more time than the last 2 weeks. I mean, touching grass for 3 hours, it's a long time, chat. It's very scary, I don't recommend. Okay, but in Berlin, I was in a train. So, how the Berlin journey went, just to draw it for you so you understand fully. I was like this, okay? Stack in a train. Then Insta Uber office. Okay, so this is like train. This is Uber. Then film in office. Then Uber to hotel. Again. Then sleep. Then train home. So as you can see, there was not a lot of touching grass. It was literally just being inside all the time. Vikla is currently benched, not performed according to expectations, and he is benched. So we are gonna see Daystar trying to make a name for himself, and the team has been performing way better. Chat, Daystar is 22 years old, and Vikla is also 22 years old.
And it's very clear that
wait, what?
Made a massive difference, but also
I use it when the world is unfair picking on my team.
And I think for me, jungle support for a lot of teams, it's what plays get things going.
Well, this comedian guy from T1.
And you can see when that kind of
he's doing like, he's doing actually legit, this guy.
Just on the same page. And it's really
if this guy was an esport player, he would be the most entertaining one. It's actually like the content he makes is so good. But I think Riot would not be happy with this. G2 needs to get him to represent the team. Okay, first of all, he is working for T1. Second of all, we already have me to represent the team.
They said something interesting.
You don't need him, we have a better guy. That's why we need him. Oh, Chad, I'm afraid he doesn't speak English, so he can't talk to you. KT selecting first pick and BFX selecting blue side. A bit weird. More and more teams are choosing blue side over the pick selection. Jarvan, Ezreal, Varus. This is looking like a Seraphine Ashe kind of game, given the bans from KT. So 2 jungle bans against Raptor and ensuring that they can sell him first picked up. I like the Bard suggestion for effort as well. Given you have Caitlyn open, you can play Bard Kate or you can play Ashe Seraphine. What about the Rumble? Rumble is also open. So this is karma after nerfs already, okay? This is the karma that has increased mana costs and decreased AD. Caitlyn Bard should be the answer into this. And then Ashe, karma can play with Caitlyn if Caitlyn is not picked away. If Caitlyn is picked away, you can do Jhin into Caitlyn. So this is most likely gonna be Kate. And then this is the jungler of choice. This is most likely Bard. And if it's not Bard, then it's gonna be Nico. There's only 2 options, but I think it's most likely gonna be Bard. And then this is probably gonna be Jhin. If it's not Jhin, it's probably Ashe. And then this has to be Bard, I feel like, at this point.
Support we get here for Kellen.
No! Okay. Yumi Caitlyn sounds disgusting, man. Yumi Caitlyn sounds like such a creep lane. I think looking at the first 3, this team has bit better side play because of Bard, but 3v3, I actually believe KT wins. Jungle is stronger than Xin Zhao in the early game. Xin Zhao can be more useful in team fights because of his ult, but Chandler, Jhin are actually insanely strong in lane with Karma. So like laning phase belongs to KT, but as long as Kellyn uses their own potential, I think it's a winnable game for BFX. I like BFX, given they have last pick, I like them to pick like Vayne. Vayne, Gnar, I just want a really OP top, like OP counter pick top. And then for Daystar, I'd like a little Aurora. And I think this is a perfect draft. There's still Ryze open, but you can't really pick Ryze. Can you ban Ryze then? Could you ban Ryze here? I think they will pick Ryze if the Ryze is open. They will not pick Aurora, they'll pick Ryze instead. Wait, can you read this? That this is Vayne? Or is it tough? What about now? They go to the next one and said, I really dislike this. I think this draft just became 20 times worse. Very big hater of Renekton. Renekton fucking sucks. Renekton fucking sucks. So at least they will get a counter pick mid, so this is most likely gonna be either Anivia or it's gonna be Cassio. Which I think... I actually think both of them are good in this game because you have Bard, and Bard with Cassio is a great combo. You can Bard build into Miasma to chain lock CC them. So I actually think that Cassie in this game can be better than Anivia even, but Anivia has a lot of value as well. That being said, I really dislike Renekton blind pick. I'd like them to play a stronger top lane with this Bard, so Bard can later on roam to the top lane and make a difference with top lane winning side lane. So the option is literally between Cassiopeia and Ryze and Anivia. Yeah, that we have Anivia. So I am supporting B and K, and looking at the draft, I think it's rough. I think the only champion that can carry is this champ, and this champ late game. So this is late game. This is just like after like one item. After one item, I think Anivia can carry. Late game, I think Kate can carry. Playing Xin Zhao Renekton against Cassandra Trundle, you get hyper outscaled. Playing Caitlyn Bard against Jhin Karma, you lose 2v2. Like Kate Karma, like Jhin Karma wins 2v2. So I think Anivia can carry out one item. I think Caitlyn can carry out 3 items, but the early game is gonna be rough, and any mid game teamfight is gonna be rough as well. Also, Trundle Pilar can cancel Anivia ult. I do not believe in KT's magical run. I do believe in KT's magical run, but I like BFX as a team. BFX is my second favorite team of LCK. The first one is T1 because of Faker. If Faker would retire, I would consider somebody else. And then I do like BFX a lot.
To try to figure them out and find some weaknesses, but nobody's been.
So they opened to bot lane to get bot side control, but they didn't get any bot side control. Maybe they were thinking that Kaz is gonna level 1 invade through this brush like that. But Kaz also did not level 1 invade. Jhin is meta. It is just not into tanks. You pick Jhin to win lane. You don't pick Jhin to win game. If you pick Jhin to literally win the lane and then FF when you go into team fights, because you do 50 damage and you have a cooldown on autos because you need to reload. So Xin Zhao will be late to Scuttle Crab if he wants to take blue buff, but Kaz is already basing and opening to bot side. So Kaz is assuming that he cannot contest it because normally Xin Zhao is faster or about equal with Trundle. Okay, that's interesting that Kaz is not contesting, probably understands that, oh wait, he's going back. Nope, he's gonna leave. He knows that Anivia TP'd faster and Anivia has prio, so he can't really commit fully. Plus his Kamsa spawning as well, so he doesn't want to waste time.
But Anivia also
just trying to win against Xin 3-6.
Trundle can be
One-on-one.
very nasty in some of the ganks with this pillar,
yes,
especially with the help of
but it depends how the 1-1 starts.
Trundle also has
in early game 1-on-1s, often whoever gets the first hit wins.
Some junglers, even if you get the egg, it's like kind of
so let's say if Trundle, if Xin Zhao is face check Trundle, Xin Zhao is gonna lose. If Trundle face check Xin Zhao, it depends how like locked in Trundle is, if he can instantly trade auto Q or not.
In this matchup, and this is kind of
because it's a very close 1-on-1.
You know, there's how the
but normally Trundle is too tanky for Xin to beat early.
Yeah.
If it's full all-in, Trundle is gonna win.
Different things, they start struggling a bit. He obviously has the second health bar that the egg provides, but
these daystar combos, man, they really suck.
You have the egg as a backup, so
I feel like that's probably the worst Anivia I've seen. Is Anivia supposed to counter Ryze?
He really is playing.
Okay, so how this matchup works is Ryze wins pre-6, and after 6, after Anivia gets mana, Anivia can start pushing waves. Daystar missed a lot of his combos, that's why he's not winning yet. But now that he has, you see, he has a tier, he has Ruby Crystal, a Sapphire Crystal, he will be fine now. Like, he will actually get push, he will get prio.
Skirmish for KT.
Raptors?
Oh no! It's a disaster! Raptor doing a level 6 and he flashed out. Oh no!
Deadly flourish that Raptor just says, well, I'm
wait,
dead,
who got
so
that Scuttle? Was it Kaz? I think it was Kaz, right?
I think it's funny that Kaz went to the Raptors.
Raptor fucked up. The Scuttle Crab just lost the early game.
You know, we talked a lot about the bot.
That was insane pillar though. That was actually insane pillar.
Of Trundle Karma into
the smite from Kaz was also insane.
For KT. The fact they have BDD here as well, and aiming was moving to set up the route, even though it didn't connect. So hard for BK Fearx to fight that one out.
Also notably, well, we got another aggressive trade.
Okay, I did say that he's gonna win now, but if he keeps missing these Qs, then he's not gonna win. Daystar is getting gapped, but he's just getting hands gapped by BDD. This is not like a matchup thing, yeah, this is a hands gap. Finally, Diablo has some pressure, but that's because Kellen's effort is roaming. And the Caitlyn has a Berserker Greaves when Jhin has a BF sword. Even that looks pretty bad, actually.
We've seen Kellen and
like, this Jhin is stronger in fights than Kate is right now.
No. You can't.
Another W into Q into miss. And now KT has full bot side pressure because Effort came back to lane, so they get push. Raptor is gonna face Shake Trundle, and he's dead now. There is no way he can run away from this.
These two really do not care about it, especially the Trundle.
Do you see that chomp damage? He was like
over the wall too with the extension with his chomp. Just does not care at all. And Raptor's just getting bullied so hard, and now the bottom lane. Diablo,
nice buffer.
no, he is gonna flash
But
away.
left Kellen is dead.
Will not be as lucky. And says Cuz
is just chomping people left and right. Okay, but if I'm the jungle, I do think that mid gap is the biggest factor in this one. I mean, Anivia is getting rolled in a winning matchup. This round is 3-0.
Oftentimes he just kind of sits back.
He's an absolute menace on the rift.
You know, he's there with the other jungler when the other.
And the only winning lane for BFX now is top lane, which is equal in CS, but Renekton got 2 plates.
And you can see that Fear X, they're kind of posturing, but at the end of the day, if this ends up being a 3v3, I don't see
KT is heavy favorite.
by any stretch of the imagination, as they're
okay,
going to,
is this playable? Because look at the damage from Kaz.
He basically took negative damage there.
Yeah, okay, he ulted. He didn't take negative damage, he ulted. He had to ult.
But that's about
oh my god, but what are these Qs?
Daystar's getting pressured so
Daystar,
hard
like,
in this
what
matchup,
the
and now,
fuck? Okay, I mean, Kellen can block the last one, so he should be fine. Raptor is actually here.
Magical Journey also available.
Nah, man, they are getting rolled. My team is getting rolled.
Essentially, Raptor shows
my team is actually getting rolled. It's not gonna be close, man. This game is a stomp. Just pack it up and go next, please. It's unplayable, man. You picked a scaling bot lane matchup, and you counter pick mid. And yeah, sure, top did fine, but mid is getting mega gapped by BDD, and Raptor can't even play the game after Scarlet Crab. So this is just next angle. Jankos, I know I will get roasted in chat, but no glaze, you are handsome. Chat, can we all appreciate that Cheun 5 is here tonight, and he is very, very based. I know you, I will get roasted in the chat, but no glaze, you are so handsome but bald. Can we all appreciate that a real Dylan is getting banned, and that was his last message?
But honestly, laning is so good that it's not even that, it's kind of massive.
Raptor getting run down in the jungle.
Yeah. And they're going to go in on Effort, who is in a little bit of trouble, but he just flashes away. Now clear and very far ahead of the team, as we are going to have the Temper Fate to try to help him out.
And he's been so late!
As Cuz in a bit of trouble as well.
Raptor? Wait, Raptor! Raptor takes a shutdown! Daystar is here now, and perfect TP as well. Diablo is gonna die. Diablo flashes Knife Flash.
Forces the flash, as he just got that one up, as BD goes over.
Why every time when someone says something nice to Jankos is called a paid chatter? Look at these Daystar Qs! I'm losing my mind!
Struggling in this matchup.
Dude, this first timing Anivia on stage! In my team! In my team!
Effort is just lighting up everywhere they want to play.
I like the patience from Raptor, and that stun from Kellen makes the fight playable, as Effort has to flash away. And at this point of the game, Renekton is also extremely strong, right? So Raptor actually plays it pretty well, gets knock up, flash in, ult, aiming Effort out, and get a shutdown. So it's actually worth. I'm not on a bench.
BDD is going for a flank here.
I want a chair.
This is a 5v5. Raptor's already taken a lot of damage, and
Daystar.
tanking up
I think Daystar is actually quite tanky here, so he should be fine. Nice Q for the first time. For the first time he is a Q. Oh, he is about to get so dope, but he has egg.
They can push it in.
He's dead now.
And Cuz is there with the damage.
Very sad for my boy Daystar. Not very fun situation for him, but
okay. We are using Herald mid, guys. We are using Herald mid. What is the plan? We are giving up 2 sides. One side at least, Renekton is holding his own.
There's a lot of aggression here in mid from Fear X that's just not really being answered.
Like that's BDD eating all the plates alone, as BFX is sharing all the plates. So this is way better for Ryze, because you are literally just trading plates. But Ryze is getting all the farm on himself, right? So he will approach 2 items faster. Then BFX will get a gold lead from 2 plates that they got mid. Map control is nice, that's true. But gold-wise, it's a losing situation.
But notice how they're retreating to the top side of the map.
What?
Perfect is TPing out.
Okay.
Yeah, stun got used, and he's like, okay, I'm not dying.
And KT is getting a free dragon as well from this.
So
yeah, they started and gapped the whole game, and looking item-wise, this is looking really rough. Aiming is building the proper items, Stormrazor, RFC, and now he can go IE, so this is gonna be full damage. Like how to play, how can win, Caitlyn 3 items, but how can you get 3 items and there's a Molten Soul in 4 minutes? And then he also, most likely, Diablo saw what the fuck is Daystar doing, and he was like, there's no way Anivia can do damage this game. So then he has to build LDR.
Play it slowly. Nice from effort to speed him up with both the shield.
BDD is coming, boys. Get the fuck out.
I think it's still an okay attempt.
Lobby admin is on the way.
Every time you go for an attempt like that, it doesn't result in the play.
Raptor.
Time is ticking.
That was a nice, that was a very clean auto reset, by the way. It was super clean. Hey, yo. Okay, of course he missed the Q. At least he had a good wall, but he missed the Q insta. Chat, the next time Daystar hits the Q, I'd ask you to do a poke for me, okay? The next time he hits Q on champions. Nice flash in from Kellen.
Excellent. They do take out effort in the mid lane.
When he flashed there, and it's a great play from Kellen.
Hide on push, and it's not Faker, it's BDD, and he goes down to Egg. BDD very tanky here. He is going to try to burst down this Egg as much as possible. One more rotation should get it, but it's not quite enough. Yeah, the heal comes through, and BDD forced
BDD missed one Q, and he used it on a minion. That minion just saved Anivia. There was this one minion that still had aggro on Ryze, and it blocked one Q, and that Q would kill Daystar.
This is still not how you want this mid lane matchup to be going, BNK Fearx.
Raptors in a pretty rough spot here, although that's a big ult coming in.
Okay, this is playable! Come on, they got Trundle, they got Trundle! This could be enough,
nearly dies himself, but
why is nobody pinning himself? Why is nobody pinning himself? Where is Daystar?
Now it's getting a bit
okay,
messy.
he came at you, poke,
line and aiming behind him, doing a pretty good job. But Daystar and Diablo still alive and chunking out this Cassante eventually. As the tank's just a little bit too scary and both teams back on.
And somehow they lost the
struggling to cut through that Renekton.
I thought that was the best fight they could get, and somehow they lost this one. Raptor went maybe too deep. He was walled off from Daystar though.
You know, losing Cuz and also the threat he kind of has for picks like Renekton. Pretty big blow.
The Kaz is really overcommitted here.
I guess it was
that stun from Kellen. And Raptor just cannot peel back because there's a wall behind him.
He didn't think there was anything that was going to CC him, so he'd be able to
damn, Renekton W flashed on aiming, but aiming has cleansed. That was pretty bad.
Exploded, clear. Very strong at this point on the Renekton.
Oh, and that W was sacked from Anivia, man. It actually, the second W was bad.
Really cut through him quick enough.
He didn't even zone Cassante. 10 seconds to Molten Soul. Listen, Daystar has 2 items. He's 2k behind, but he actually does have 2 items complete. The problem is, if KT gets this dragon, I think the game is over. They know where Renekton is, but Renekton is actually buying decent amount of time here. Nice Q, nice W from Daystar. This is gonna be a flip. Come on, Raptor. Nice! Wait! Wait! Kaz! Kaz has to flash away. The ult from Anivia is zoning 3 people. BDD is on the backline, but so is Croc. That's one! That's one! Look at Croc! Kaz is dead! Effort! Okay, Kellen is dead. Effort actually took a portal and got out. Ayo! Ayo! BFX? Ayo!
Should be able to get away here as now we have an ult coming out.
He's gonna juke them there. Wait, what?
Meanwhile, Effort just kind of
died
to the turret.
Yeah. What?
I'm not sure. Did he not have the shield cooldown?
Effort just died to tower.
I think you can walk between and only take 1 hit there.
Yeah.
I think if you're like small enough size.
Hey, that was huge. That was actually huge. Really that Bardo was insane. The Anivia ult is really good. Double Q from Daystar.
Double tempered fade into just melting the front line. And aiming's trying to find
and then the position from BFX is actually brilliant. They see Ryze behind them. They insta position to the right. And Clear is flanking front line.
Done his job already.
6 to 9 in kills.
He gets
25 minutes in, this game becomes winnable. We just need Diablo to get his Infinity Edge, and then it's playable. Thousand Zinzal going Titanic Hydra first. It's good for knock-up. It's good for auto reset. I'm not a big fan because it doesn't give CDR. But more and more Zins actually like Hydra. Some of them still do the classic Standard Sky Black Cleaver. I'm more of a Standard Sky Black Cleaver guy. I think Hydra is nice for solo kill though, because you clear faster. Okay, I think Diablo has IE. I think the game becomes playable right now. As soon as Diablo gets IE, the game becomes playable.
Kind of hit critical mass.
Okay, fucking huge, chat. Fucking huge. I think BFX Comp can now win the game. Because I believe that Caitlyn and Anivia are really hard to take down, and they have tremendous amount of damage.
Blighted Jewel is now looking for Diablo, or at least looking to pressure mid. They're gonna have the curtains open. Diablo kind of in an awkward spot, but I think he's
Cast
safe.
mites away.
Yeah, Tempted Fate.
They still has
just
TP
stop
if they want to
Jhin.
collapse on this. Oh,
Oh, some heavy fighting going
Tyr
down
wins
here.
this hard. 2 levels ahead.
I mean, Perfect's down 2 levels, and I said, you know, he should be safe against these two that are doing damage to him, but he is so
he got
deep
outplayed. He got
in the
outplayed.
enemy
But I think he
jungle
can still
that
kill.
eventually you will just die.
Nice, that's
and
one.
That's exactly what happens with the help of Fear X.
Kellen
The
is
rest
looking
of the
for an
team
ult.
does come over.
Kellen, please don't
That's the
disappoint me,
thing
Kellen.
with Renekton. You have a lot of armor shred with the Black Cleaver. If you have the empowered slice and dice that has armor shred too, like a level
Dude, BFX is
17
back.
Renekton, your ult does
My boys
so
are
much
back.
taking magic damage.
They are so back.
Perfect soul, but unless they secure it, the dragons don't
in
need
the
that.
jungle.
He's so deep.
He actually
I
gets
think he was
knocked
just
and
kinda
W
like,
into a
hey,
wall
I'm
and
Sante, I can
ulted away,
always
so that became close.
drag someone over the wall to get away.
If he
You know, they have a
steps
bar.
to the side,
We can just follow.
For
So BFX gets mid prio. Renekton is TPing with a Spirit Visage, which gives him even a bigger shield from his TP. Now look at the Croc flank.
Yeah, you can see the vision's not amazing from either side, really. But they're trying to control, once again, this Banana Brush with those control wards. Clay's moving up here.
Raptor,
And
okay,
it's
jumps in better aggressively.
BKFX are pushing Katie out right now.
Diablo gets mid prio. Diablo's on the way. Nice wall! Nice Q! That's a flash from him. Oh, but they are way too stacked. They are way too stacked. You gotta get out from this position. Cass. Nice knock up. Cass has to flash away. Look at the damage from Diablo. He is completely fucking him.
BD's doing a nice amount of damage to clear, but that's a Renekton. And I mean, the damage win does go the way of
Like the
Fear X
Anivia
here.
and Caitlyn are so much more than Jhin and Ryze that Xin Zhao and Renekton. Okay, because this comment right here, right? Oh, wait.
They're looking for Clear. He has flash, though.
Has flash.
Yeah, there is the flash.
If he dies, that's a Baron.
Has his, and here he goes.
He's
I mean,
dead.
with the help of this curtain call, should be able to, yeah, just land the root. Looks like the curtain call
Actually,
was canceled. As Clear
wait.
has nowhere
Clear.
to go but in, and then try to
He
get
bought
out.
time.
They take down Clear.
Them feel less and less.
That's it. That's a Baron.
They're actually going to start it now.
The
with
dead timers are
15
really long.
seconds on
It's
his
over a
timer.
minute now. I think it's about a minute, 30
Ample
minutes in.
time for
So
BKFX to approach, and if you get trapped
it's rough.
by
It's a
Cave against
5v4.
Olivia, you're in a
But remember
terrible
that
spot.
Effort has no flash. BD has no flash. Cass has no flash. A good Anivia wall could win the fight. The most importantly, Diablo is still alive. Okay, Raptor, I believe in you. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go, BFX! Come on, boys!
And all of a sudden,
Holy shit!
Just like that.
Nice,
Wall coming down, trying to
clubbing
crack
better.
those
I
off.
think
I don't
that
think you need
Volkov
the
actually
wall, though,
zoned
just stall them
Jhin
out
and made him flash.
And pull there.
This comment, right?
Because they didn't
Come on, the
have
next
the
late game
clear
shit.
way of
BFX will
shutting
lose
it
if
down.
KT play okay. They win late game. No, that's not true actually. KT doesn't win late game this game. So Renekton is useless. You are right.
So much control.
But Anivia and Caitlyn are way stronger carries than Ryze and Jhin are in late game especially. With Anivia having that huge W. So Renekton is just a meatball. And it's a very thick meatball. Imagine your mom gives you food
Yeah, the idea
and she
itself
made this
was
massive,
fine,
massive
as we
meatball.
saw. I mean, they were
And
able
there
to
is
get
no way you
a
can
decent
finish in
position
one
on the
sitting.
objective. There was
So
still
this is
no
the kind of
top lane
meatball
fighting
Renekton is.
for.
It takes time to
It was, you know,
kill
it was
him.
a tight Baron play, but, you know, the execution at the time,
Meanwhile, stupid, no?
not the greatest. As now we're looking for another play here onto the mid lane.
Why did the sub message
And
is popping at this time?
back away now.
Yeah, you can see BDD just thinking over, do I want to go through this? You know, perhaps not.
What is
It's
this
dangerous
curse,
if I get tempted
man?
fate,
I'm
you know?
so cursed.
But it just
Thank
gives
you
space
so
for
much.
BKFX
Appreciate
to
back
push
just
up
66
bot
months.
lane.
Insane.
Perfect
Lots of love.
once
Thank
again
you.
Being heavily threatened by this Anivia.
So yeah, Anivia and Kate can carry. Especially Kate. Kate is 100% crit. So much DPS.
Fun early game, but the mid to late game fights have been solid from him. He's doing his job, putting up the walls, doing a lot of DPS. It's going to be perfect in an awkward spot. Forced to go forward. We got a trade of ults.
Okay, they're
between
just
Jhin
trading
and
bunch
Bard.
of buttons.
And this push from
Please just
Fear
don't.
X, I mean, they're trying
Okay,
to
these
cast
walls
someone
and a
as
Q.
perfect once again. Gonna be in
Perfect.
a rough spot.
Oh my,
Gets
he can move, look at
trapped
him!
up and has to get away.
This is so unplayable for the Cassante.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kate damage is insane and she's only getting stronger, and I feel like this comp from KT has no threat on Caitlyn. That's why Diablo can pop off 1v9.
But there's still the threat of Soul. But to be
As
honest, the
long
thing with
as
Mountain
he
Soul is
doesn't
Mountain Soul
step
is
up too
strong,
close, which I
but
mean
I
is
feel
hard
like
with
it's the
Kate,
sort
right?
of
If you
soul
step up
that's
too close with
like,
Kate, you
the
just
sooner
make a
you get it, the
mistake.
better.
Ryze are in.
At this point,
if you are Ryzer in, they
don't
can
get me wrong,
instantly Bart
it's
ult
definitely
you.
still a very
And you
strong
get just
soul,
trapped by Caitlyn.
but I
It's
don't
a
think
really,
it's
I'm telling you, like late
deal-breaker
game, I think
if
BFX, I'm
KT
so
get it,
confident in them.
right
Early game
now.
sucked. But late game, I think these boys can cook. Why BT over
base
GA?
to the
Because
mid lane.
neither AD carry
Yeah,
is...
get the big shield, and then just
neither AD carry really has a
consume
big
it
threat
by
on them.
getting headshot by Diablo.
And normally when you have
He's
GA,
like,
there is a high
I'm
chance...
gonna clear up the strap line.
What?
It's very difficult to
That
hit
was
the
so
center fades
bad.
in that manner. We
Why
saw this a
would you
couple
use
times
your
already
shield
where
like
if
this
the
before
Karma's
Dragon?
there, she
That
just kind
barrel
of shields
sucked.
you and you run away.
Is G2
Yeah,
playing
you can
today?
see
No.
BDD go-
Like, he's not gonna
3
get into
Mountain
the
Drakes,
pit.
by the way.
That's already 3
Cass.
Mountain Drakes for the side of
Wait.
Firax.
Oh, they're looking to fight
BDD?
now, though.
Yeah, BDD
Wait,
can get
BDD
there.
might be
Second
either
gonna
inting or smurfing. We are go. Oh my god, I think
Daystar in
BDD
a
might
rough
have
spot
won the
already
game.
in the
Please,
egg.
Diablo,
BDD
please,
takes
Diablo,
a bit of
Diablo.
damage, but he is just
Diablo,
pumping
please.
it out as well. They
Oh
take
my
out
god, it's a
Diablo.
disaster, isn't it?
BDD's still
Is it
alive
lost?
in this one.
The
and
BDD
has
is
done
dead,
so
effort is
much
dead.
work in the
Please
fight.
kill effort.
But now
Effort
these
is not
beefy
dead.
frontline
Effort is
targets,
dead.
can they
Fuck, he
do
missed a
that is
W.
the question
Bro,
for
it's not
KT.
GG, it's not
Clear,
GG, it's not
gets
GG,
on
it's not
top of
GG. Is it
aiming, but
GG?
aiming is just sprinting away. As Raptor
Oh
as
my
well,
god,
trying to
please
do
get
his
out,
best,
get out,
but
get out. Don't lose,
the
don't
healing,
lose.
the
You still
shielding,
win
and the
if you don't
speed
lose.
is a little bit too
You
much
still
for
win
the
this game
Renekton
if
in
they
the
don't end. Just
Xin
run. B.
They get the Drake,
Leave
though.
Kellen. Who cares about the
You can
Barton?
see that
Who cares
Firax
about the
are
Barton?
still trying to get a bit more. We
No!
got the curtains
One
opened up
miss,
as well.
2
As
hits.
Raptor looks like maybe
Hit.
his GA is gone.
Oh my god, so bad! Gaming is so bad! Aiming is so bad! Aiming is not aiming! Raptor!
And they do finally
Yeah! Okay, they don't end.
messy, man.
Holy shit, aiming! You better aim better next time. Holy shit, what was that?
They win the fight.
Oh,
In the end,
how
so
can
many
he
members
miss?
of the team
How can he
die
miss
trying to
Gino
finish off Raptor,
on a
but it's-
Trundle
they
pillar?
capitalize on the team fight win now.
Okay, but BDD 1v9 this fight.
To beat this Anivia Caitlyn,
BDD
you have
actually
to
1v9 this fight though.
circumvent their
His
back
flank
and
is
get to find a way to
insane.
come behind
He,
them. I was
he buys
thinking
3
they're
people
finding
time.
Sante to get
Then
in.
they can all flash on
Pivot
Diablo.
just back
BDD
forward.
actually does enough
BDD
damage to
leads the
kill
charge.
Diablo and
He's
gets out.
taking so much damage, but he's just pumping damage in return as much as he can. Eventually, he does go down, but he's done his job.
Nah, man, BDD 1v9. That flank for BDD literally almost won the game.
It's a very chaotic fight afterward. Effort surviving with the Mantra W and dodging the wind become lightning, and then aiming, just trying to kite it out.
And then
while he's
also
reloading.
Raptor missed that W on Effort. If
It's a
Effort is
hectic
already
fight,
dead, I
but
think the
with,
fight is more
you know,
playable as
the
well.
main carries from BNK Firax down, you're thinking, oh, well, it's guaranteed it's one. And then...
Look at that! Look at that!
That missed
What?
shot, kind of unforgivable given that you had the slow from the pillar. But then just everyone dying here.
Yeah.
You know, Effort. It's an execute at least.
BDD,
Not
no summoner
convincing.
spells.
Clear's trying to go head-to-head with
Oh.
BDD here, but I'm not sure if he really does. Yeah, he's just TP out.
What?
Realize that. Will
And-
TP out.
What?
They don't have a TP on BDD, so he has to
Guys,
make his way
please
there.
don't do this Baron. You
And
will
he's
lose the game.
such a massive
Guys, please,
factor
Renekton is not a
in
factor in
KT's
this
power.
fight.
They
Please
hit
don't do
being
it.
Late really weakens them as a team.
They can at least poke a little bit with the Jin. You see
How
that
is
BNK
Renekton so
Firax
healthy?
not exactly confident on this objective. Already a bit of damage has gone into Kellen. Is now Perfect. Is
What
just
the
kind of
fuck?
sending
What
it
is
into
happening?
the enemy team. And he says,
Perfect is used
thank you
bad
for the
forms to
magical
get out.
journey. I will use that to get out. As
Oh
now
my God,
Cuz is
the
taking
wall is-
massive
The wall is
damage.
good! The wall is good!
Helping out. And that'll be the end of the KT jungler. Very low health bars here, though, on the side of
Oh,
Firax.
no.
And aiming, he is just chomping at the bit. He wants to force
This Diablo go live
someone,
steal can be full HP.
but nobody will make
Plus
themselves
200 every
available.
They
auto.
want to stop the You can see already the Raptors
BDD, no
reset
flash.
now, and it's trying to get back over. Looks
Is
we'll
KT
just
gonna
go
start
full
this
resets
Baron?
on BNK Firax. They don't wanna risk
I feel
it.
like
Even
KT
the
is
heavy jungler
definitely
down,
pressured way
they
harder
don't
than
wanna overstep
VFX
when
is
the
right
dragon
now.
is so
Not to mention the mid lane matchup, as now we got another fight coming in here.
BDD has insane flank again. This is scary. They will flip it. Diablo is caught. No, Diablo is caught is over. No!
Go Kellen, down goes Diablo, and that's
I mean, BDD is dead, but I think the game is over. The game might actually be
has a
over.
lot of room here on the right side, only dealing with the Renekton.
Why do they
Raptors
force
not able
this
to help that
Baron?
ball. As the fight
Why?
comes in from BDD,
Dude,
and
why?
they're able to line up a big team
Why
fight
do they
with
always
KT.
force this
They
fucking
wanna end this
Baron,
game
man?
now.
I'm so tilted. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Why don't they just relax? All they have to do is literally go, get mid prio, and play for the soul, and they win the game! So why do they go Baron? Why do they get flanked?
Just completely understanding what needs to be done. You know, it's not
Why?
a clean job, but he'll
This
do
is
it.
so bad.
Just
Like,
gets in the
why?
fight,
You
and
don't
they
see
focus it. They
BDD.
put so much
You,
damage
the
into
literally, the only way
Jankos
KT wins
flashing
fights
onto him.
if you get a
But he
flank from
gets in,
Ryze.
he puts
You
the
already
damage
know
down.
about this
Perfect
because you
is
got
there
flanked
to
on
make sure that
Dragon
he
and you
can
lost the fight
function.
even though you got the Dragon. And now you get
He
fucking
knows they have to
baited into the same
circumvent
scenario, but doing Baron is harder, it takes longer, so you get soaked in deeper. It's so bad. It's just so bad.
Or you expect them like a lot of top lanes.
And now it's a Mountain
not
Soul.
been fun for them.
After
And
KT
BDD
lost
is
3
trying
dragons
to
in a row,
salvage
they got a Mountain Soul.
this tough situation. Now, Mountain
This
Soul
game is
gonna get
fucking
picked up again.
And
lost.
now with the
Aiming is actually
BDD
full build.
are trying their best
Diablo
to just
still, I think,
4-1
going
it,
GA.
Send BDD in mid.
I'm not
BDD
sure if I
does
agree
not
with
have a
GA.
Baron
Maybe a
buff.
Mavum Mortius.
Crazy.
All right, perfect. He's been really struggling in this spot. You can
Wow,
see how
imagine
much
they will
CC
have a
comes through.
Mountain
The
Soul,
temper fate
guys.
is there. Can they
Maybe
get
they
the
will be
trap down is really
killable.
the
What do
question.
you guys
And it is
think?
done. BDD,
Hey,
super low
hey,
to jump
hey,
the shield,
hey,
though.
hey, hey,
He's
hey.
trying his best to chunk them out.
Maybe.
But he is not having the
Hey,
same effect,
Kaz.
and now Cuz has to flash away.
Elden in
You
4.
see KT will have to respect this.
Kill
Is now
BDD,
the
kill
tiny
BDD.
magical journey.
Oh no, the pillar is so good.
Oh, the pillar
Oh,
was
Kaz,
so
you
good.
rat!
Blocks the
That
magical
pillar was
journey.
insane! Pillar just blocked
Kaz
everybody. What a
saving his
fucking
mid
rat,
laner
man.
there.
This Kaz guy.
It's about
Now
the
can
height
we
of
have
Trundle getting fed,
BFX
what
also
Trundle
win
can do
this?
when he's fed, and then it's just reverting back to.
I mean, okay, it's gonna be wild if they win against a
Yeah,
Mountain Soul
he's
though.
going to be in a lot of trouble. A Subjugate will help out quite a lot,
But
though.
they
He is gonna be
star!
around the opposite side of this
How
wall.
can you miss a
He
wall?
had to go into the Crescent
On a
Guard.
routed
And
target!
Perfect's going to bring him back. And Raptor in a lot of trouble. He's still quite tanky himself, but eventually he does go down to the GA. Daystar takes a massive force shot, but the stun comes in onto aiming. But the cleanse is too much. As they're getting chunked out here, Diablo though still alive.
Amy has ults.
And they took down Perfect. And now we'll see if these ult shots can actually hit. Cuz trying to move forward. Here comes BDD. Into the egg goes Daystar.
Daystar is cooked
and that
egg.
should be the end of this one.
Daystar is a
Fear
cooked
X
egg.
Are running away. The end of this fight, I should say. Not sure about the game just yet. As we get the tether on the clear. Diablo still full health. He desperately wants to help to try to do something. But unfortunately, he is not able to do anything. The pillars and the follow-up here from KT are just too much. Is aiming, flashes in, and Diablo, well, he's just dead. As he has his flash, he's not even going to be able to use it. And maybe KT actually do just end the game here. What a crazy 45-minute back-and-forth banger.
This one has been so hectic.
I'm
and
so
Raptor's not gonna
tilted.
be able to do enough to defend.
I am
think
so
BK
tilted.
put up a valiant effort,
What
but
the
ultimately
fuck?
BDD with these
How
flanks
does
was just
Daystar miss a
crazy
pillar on a
value
no
in this
flash
game.
target?
He
Why
did
are
fight.
BFX
So
forcing
aggressive.
every Baron when they are
Playing so
literally
far
winning
forward
late game
there.
team fights when they
Then
are
he
in the
got
front
caught
to
out by
back?
the Anivia,
The
but was
only way
able
they
to
lose
get
is they
damage
get
on it. He
flanked
just
and then they
kinda
just
got
allow
the
themselves
like,
to
I
get
have
flanked
the
and they
damage,
put
I just
themselves in
need
a
to hit
position
things.
Yeah.
where
You know
they
what?
will be getting
It
flanked.
worked. He had
Like what
so
is
much
that
damage
fucking
at that
shit? Like how does Anivia fuck up this wall? Like what? What? How? How? Like what? Like, he has no flash. He has no flash. All you have to do is press fucking W. How do you fuck it up? How do you fuck that up? Now, not now. And then this Baron is the same. There's no logic behind this Baron.
struggling.
There's no reason behind this Baron. Why do you do this?
I mean, he knew what he
You have, like, look, you allow them to go through the you have a trap line, but you allow them to go through the trap line. This is a terrible, this is a position that can be playable
Morning, you
if
all.
Ryze is here and if you have traps, okay? But you don't have traps because you fucked up the traps already. And Ryze is just walking in. Morning, you all. Thank you,
playing
GGO.
into. He knew how much value he was going to get. Not to mention the
Like, what is
now we
this?
got another fight.
Like, what is this? They even see Ryze and they are still doing it. I don't know. Go take Portal. Go on Ryze. Ryze has no flash. You can take the Portal, kill Ryze, give a Baron, but get a Dragon. I know, just use your brain.
On to the
What is
curtains
this?
opening, and
This wall fucking sucks. Half of the wall ended up in another wall. Like, look at these walls, man. What are these walls?
another
Like, look at this
fight
wall.
coming in here, Tempered Fate on to the curtain.
Like, bro just walled a wall. Bro just walled a wall. Like, what is this? Why is the wall not here? Why is it not zoning cast from smiting it? The wall is zoning a wall. Like, what is this? What is this?
Opening, and somebody's just gonna have to
and then Diablo gets flanked again with no flash, and they knew that the only way they lose is if Diablo gets flanked, they let Diablo get flanked again.
They find Diablo in the back line.
Nah, man, like, I'm tilted. Like, this is disappointing. Like, they should win this game. If they cannot win a game like this, being so ahead, then might as well just go and surrender. Because this is just atrocious. This is bad. It's just bad. 3 jungle bans against Diablo, against Raptor. Is this gonna be a first pick Jarvan here? Because Jarvan is the highest tier jungler that is open. And it is Jarvan first pick. Nico as well.
I'm so happy for him.
This is playable.
That he gets to see this again.
This is gonna be Annie plus Jace or Annie plus Nar. And then this should be... You can either pick Aurora now, or you can pick Yorick or Sion. Yorick, Sion, or Aurora. To be honest, I think this top side from KT is mega OP. And I don't think that BNK can find a draft that can beat these guys in top side. So BNK just needs 2 good bot bans and stomp bot. That's the only way they can win. I'd ban Nami. I'd for sure ban Nami and Naut, I think. I think you gotta ban Naut. Like, Naut is the minimum ban. You have to ban Naut in this game. But then they have Lulu Yonara. Man, this draft sucks. So they ban Lulu instead of Nami, but they have to ban Naut still. Unless they wanna play into Naut, then they can still ban Nami. Sivir Yumi against Nico and Ezreal. This is a very hard pushing lane, and you mega outscale. I think KT draft is just winning. There is no pick I see that can win the game. BNK. Like, I don't know what do you pick. Lee Sin? You could pick Lee Sin. That's probably the best, I think. But even Lee Sin doesn't carry. Listen, either BNK wins this game within the first 25 minutes, or they lose. Because the scaling on KT is absolutely insane. Sivir Yumi with Jarvan for frontline to stop Sion ult. I guess the only advantage this team has over this team is like range, okay? There is a range advantage, but that is the only advantage. And then early game, I think, is also better from this side. So they gotta win early game, and then they gotta use the range. If BDD has a flank like he did with Ryze, I think the game is going to be heavy favorite for KT. Also, Sivir with 3 items just carries this. So I think has a better draft. I think KT has way better draft. Their scaling is insane, and I just don't see how does BFX have a win con. I think the only win con I can figure out for BFX is them having a range advantage. You know how last game BFX had way superior team fighting, but they fucked it up? Yeah, this game their team fighting is 20 times harder. And the only way they win is they use Ezreal and Hui range without getting flanked. Do you believe it? I don't. They also have early game pressure in bot lane, so they can... I mean, they are playing well bot, right? But when Sivir bases buys a BF sword, Sivir can just hard shove waves.
Got a bit more damage down in the trade and then pulled it back.
These stars kind of just sitting around waiting to die. I mean, Annie has
BDD is one of the legendary mid laners of Korea. There is Faker, there is Showmaker, there is Chovy, there is BDD. And BDD is absolutely destroying Daystar.
Pretty fast, already coming down here. Diablo, no arcane shift. He does have flash, but level 6 is Cuz, and there's a route that comes in. Just gonna flash the
very nicely flashed by Diablo.
And they do get away.
Gets away from Jarvan damage. That being said, Ezreal will now lose lane. Hui got solo bolot. So look at how BDD does it. He stuck his stun, flash W, Q auto. I mean, that just seemed so easy. No!
And that's gonna be his death. His doom there is
it's over, man. This game is done. The game 1 was a bit of a playable one, and game 2 is a complete stomp.
That was until Diablo stuck
jungle gap. How is this a jungle gap?
Which obviously is a consequence.
Did you see what happened mid in this series? Yeah, it's not the plane angles, it's the planet's toilet that gets detached at a very specific angle while the toilet is going over your house. Then the toilet gets lit on fire by the plane's engine. Yes, you heard it right. You are going to die by a flaming shitter getting right to your window and get banned from Twitch because it happens live. Damn, man, I'm gonna get banned. That's a shame.
Well, I
mean, like, losing my life is one thing, but getting banned, fuck. I'd explain why it's a jungle gap, but you wouldn't understand, Jankos. You aren't at the level to comprehend. Dude! Just watch a video about you guys two losing after being up 13k gold at 7 minutes versus Misfit. Inspirational video. Why? Okay, you know what? You know what? Watch a video of yourself being good at the game. Oh, wait, there is no available content on the internet. And now, wait, we even Stevers! But I think they're all dead here. There's a triple.
kill.
Because that's full spot lane.
Okay. Oh,
So this play, the
Yeah,
block of this,
Oh my god, Kaz flash EQ completely missed it and they still win. If Kaz wouldn't fuck up his combo, I think this would be literally 3-4-0.
is my theory.
Is BFX a
But
bad
either
team?
way,
They're not a
I
bad
get
team, but they
the
sucked this split. What happened to them? They were top 2 in LCK. I believed in them. It's my favorite team after T1. And of course G2 we don't count because G2 is the best.
Guess who's back?
Back again, dumb.
yeah.
Like G2 broke them. G2 literally broke them. Like the thing is, Vikla got benched, but Daystar is not really performing that much better today. They have one more game on the weekend, BFX, I think. We'll see how they do.
Cuz is here and is looking for the play. The kick does come in, and eventually Diablo pays.
But KT is the best team in the league.
This Raptor also gets,
So I mean, winning as
exhausted
KT is
and
not
has
that
to run
easy,
away.
XDD. So Daystar is an upgrade, investment or a downgrade. Daystar was an upgrade for the first week. He actually played way better than Vikla, and the team overall looks better with him than Vikla. But he's getting absolutely turbo gapped by the BDD today. Like BDD is playing like he would be playing against a kid, you know? You know how LeBron James goes around the block and just plays like a bunch of teenagers? That's how it looks like with BDD against Daystar. It just feels like Daystar is a teenager and BDD is the goat of NBA. It's like when Jankos goes to play solo queue. Nobody can match him. That's how it looks like. Average jungler is Daystar and BDD is Jankos. That's not the comparison I was asking for. But that is the comparison that is the closest to the truth. And on this stream, you know what we do on this stream? We spread the truth. The truth.
Annie with flash, like that's the way that
Flash
Annie
shield.
works. As we're dodging.
Okay, Sion is unkillable for Sivir. Absolutely no damage taken. Sivir is still hitting him. Okay, well, Annie unfortunately does do a lot of damage.
And eventually Clear just dies.
I mean, at this point, no matter what kind of BFX, what kind of play BFX makes,
Maybe he just wanted to do
KT is ready for it. With their arms wide open, a big grin on their mouth.
I was just playing aggressively.
Whoa,
for
who is
fun.
Tian?
Bit of a combo here, but a lot of people
Raptor.
now.
He flashed in.
BDD might be in
Okay.
some trouble.
The combo is there.
Knockup as BDD does get
Shut down!
assassinated.
Raptor, the only guy with the gold lead.
Flashing on a Diablo who does have flash
I mean, that's a flash
himself,
for
but
flash.
Gonna get that at least.
Is it
Cuz
worth?
Still
Kaz?
has turret aggro with his
Kaz?
red buff, and that's just gonna
Oh
be
shit, let's go! KT threw a
What's
little.
the red buff?
Just a little.
Okay.
Not enough to lose yet.
Need to work out what X is.
I wouldn't tell them that.
Maybe X is
I don't
BDD.
think that's what they intended.
Oh my god, Daystar missed
And we
his
got
spear
perfect
again.
against two. It's a lot of damage into Daystar,
Okay,
but
nice,
it's only
nice
so
one
much
from
burst.
Raptor.
And Raptor showing up, getting a couple of big picks. It's a lot of money for him. And Raptor is playing very
What?
well. As
Okay.
wow, the extension
Okay.
here from Kellen. They
Ay,
finally
yo!
see
The
again.
problem is that
And
Lee
the
Sin is getting all the
execution
kills.
damage
It's
in the
4
mid game
kills,
from this
5
family
kills for
Sin.
BFX and 4 of them are on
Huge
Lee Sin.
value.
Yeah,
They
do
did
well.
make
They're
a
finding these
comeback.
picks on repeat.
They still get
KT
outscaled.
not gonna get heralded mid.
KT got a bit
But
complacent
they get picked
and
up.
they
The
lost
pressure is
focus
there
and they're getting
from
caught one by
BK
one.
Ferex. They're really bouncing back here.
Kellen found
Kellen?
himself in
How
enemy
did
team.
Kellen found himself there with no flash and no ult?
Third
Like,
kill here
why
for-
is this
You know, good
team?
with the bad.
Why does this team make good plays and then they just
BK Ferex overall
they
positive
die
play.
like pigs?
They've been so much cleaner in. I mean,
Okay.
not even last year in the LCK Cup.
What is happening, man?
Raptor is stealing every kill with his combo. It's like Q,
Yeah,
R,
like,
Q
once
everything,
again,
every time.
Some people
Raptor
might not
now
believe
can
this, and they haven't
confidently
watched
say
much
jungle
LCK
gap.
so far. Unfocused.
Yeah, it's not
No
the Clown
flash.
KT we've come to know and love nowadays, at least, as Diablo gets pretty low. The ricochets are
Aiming
coming
flashed
and now
in,
Raptor
but
says,
I mean
can
he
take
has.
him out, Surly. I'm very
Okay, Raptor, that was
And he has to
good
fight
reaction
away
time.
from BDD, who
Insta flash out,
shows
W
up.
out, and now Kellen is
Here comes
flanking
the
along
rest
clear.
of the Ferex squad, as
Okay,
Amy is
I
very
think
fast.
BFX is gonna get
The
kited
comes
away
down,
here.
The stun onto the Nico is gigantic from BDD. And that's going to keep aiming safe. Clear once again. Very
Well, again,
sad
Clear is very
playing
tanky, but
into Sivir Yumi.
with against 3 he will
finds
die.
out that, again, he cannot do anything by himself.
Nice
That's
game.
just the Ocean Drake here.
Bot lane is 1 and
Kills
9.
KT.
So I think what happened
Bot
there,
gap,
and I'm not
GG.
sure who it was being so fair,
Personally, I think
just
Ezreal Nico is
kind of
slightly
running
overrated
down
as well.
Diablo.
I like Ezreal.
And he's like, okay, I'll lock in chip to the other side of the wall.
But I think
and
KT had just a better
it's still in
topside
auto
idea.
range.
If Raptor
Here,
had
though,
his kick here,
Raptor
might be playable.
trying to peel, but just so much sustain from aiming. Very hard to deal with.
That was a really good
Uh,
flash.
Just
Well,
kick either.
Yeah, not specifically from aiming, from effort as well. And then great peel from BDD to stop Kellen from reaching aiming there, dropping the timbers down. could have been a bit trickier if he was able to reach the Sivir, but with that stun coming through, Clear's just left isolated, can't really do much.
On his
Yumi has Michael Blessing, Echoes of Helia, and then Sivir is close to 3 items. Every all-in fight is GG.
Team does feel pretty good.
The only way you win now is if you get a Lee Sin kick or you get a Hui. Hui has a proto belt, man. How much I hate. Chovy poisoned minds of every mid laner. And now every mid laner just goes proto belt, even on champions that don't do anything with it.
Someone without flash that you can target.
Oh boy. That was not the Arcane Shift he was looking for. He still does have flash.
Nice flash. Could be a good bait. Could be a good bait. Look at Sion, he's flanking, but the spread from bounce is Ricoret. Killing that. I think he's unfightable for BFX. Even though Sion is healed full HP, the carries are too low. Not that bad versus any. It's not that bad versus any, but technically, you should never be in position with a Sion Lee Sin to even be next to any. Hey, yo! Kick was amazing! What? Come on! Come on! Come on! BDD, 1v3. He will die, Chast, he will die. BDD is dead here, BDD is dead, BDD is dead.
It's touch and go a little bit, and they're chasing down BDD with very low health bars apart from Clear. Oh, close. I'm not sure you wanted to take that.
I'm not sure, actually.
It's like, no, I don't think you want a piece of this.
Don't take it, please.
He so wants
okay,
to
he's
press
out.
Q again, but you really shouldn't.
If he presses that Q, he's insta-dead. Can Lee Sin carry?
This is a competitive game.
It's a very tough question. Can Lee Sin carry?
The main focus is going to be killing the Sivir.
If you consider all of the variables, if you imagine Lee Sin getting a 5-man kick, if he can jump on the backline, kick Sivir into any, that ends up into Jarvan, into Jace and Yumi. If Lee Sin can get these beautiful flanks off, if Lee Sin's second name is Tian, then I believe that no cannot. What are we doing? What is my team doing? Why are they starting Baron in a 5v5 being behind in gold? What?
Perfect, also putting an extra chunk into Diablo, who's now half health, but this Baron is getting pretty low. You can
okay, I mean, they will get the... They got Baron. Wait, nobody of them is dead, by the way. Nobody of them is dead. Not yet. Hold up. I mean, this is looking like some of them will die, but not all. Kellen is very dead. So is Raptor. Oh my.
The enemy AD carry, and that is a wipe essentially with only Clear alive. KT will look to push mid.
Don't think that ends up being with.
Wow, guys, great idea. The Baron power play now is at minus 1200 gold, which is gonna increase to minus 2000 gold.
But unfortunately, KT
you got the Baron. No, I mean, brilliant. You guys really fucking like this massive worm, don't you? You guys like to just do Baron to end the game faster. You did the same last game. Last game you could have easily played for Sol, but instead you decided to go hit the worm and lose the game. 2 games in a row! They did exactly the same thing. They went to Baron and they lost. 2 games. With the difference is that this game they get outscaled, so maybe it's a Hail Mary. But last game had no fucking way they get outscaled. Last game they were outscaling. BDD is 10-2. Chat, BDD is gonna be the MVP, okay? If anybody but BDD gets MVP of the series, then they are coping.
That one Baron buff.
What?
Uh-oh.
Okay, protable value. Protable value, bro. Actual protable value. Like, no cap, he baited cast, but I think Aimin cleans this up. Look at the ricochets. They said, please don't walk up! What, Raptor? Dude, Raptor played it so well, man. It's just these Barons don't make sense. They really don't make sense. What is this Hail Mary? They have no way out. Sure, they get the Baron, but they have no way out. And Baron this season gives 100 less gold for each player, so it's a 500 less gold overall. Which means if you get Baron and you give up 3 kills, it's mega not worth it. And they gave up 4 kills.
In so many different circumstances, so they go pretty deep for that one. You can see the chase is kind of on here from KT. There's the flag and drag into the Scion. Clear, not very long for this world as the rest of the team just kind of abandons him. And aiming eventually will catch up. And that'll be the end of the Scion. This is right before the Ocean Drake, by the way. So,
yeah, Scion down.
Be alive.
They did that just before KT can play for Sol.
He's up in 45 seconds and has
what
TP,
the fuck?
The Dragon's gonna be long gone by
what
then.
the actual...
He's on vision here. And he's gonna Just try to take out Kellen, it looks like. Meanwhile, Raptor
Oh,
did go into the pit.
he flash
but was a little
kicked
bit
the
late.
spell shield.
The Ocean Soul did go over to KT. That'll be another kill here for BDD, who is super
This
fast
game is
with
over.
the Yumi on his back.
Perfect's gonna snipe
the
Diablo
shield
with the
that he
Q,
gets
look.
perfect, meanwhile, just TP'd into the base.
Or just run into him and
and
Q, I
force the
guess.
Scion back. I
Or just
suppose
not do
that
anything
at
and
the end of
Diablo's still dead.
It's not a, you know, very clean, decisive, you know,
Wow.
team fight victory here at the very end of the game, but it's still a win here for KT as they take down 4, and they'll look to take down BNK Fear-X 2-0 tonight.
I think BNK Fear-X put up a pretty good
KT is
fight,
actually going to be
considering
8-0.
have been our strongest team.
KT is the new Gen G.
definitely not that cleanest performance, but
BDD
ultimately
was
they take
insanely...
the clutch
Okay,
moments in the
BDD
late
performed
stages of the
insane,
game.
but I also have to say...
Wait, Chad, I'm kind of
Thi-
stupid, no?
100 troll tanks for 5 months. I gotta say that BDD played amazing today, but I also feel, even though BDD played amazing, like the gameplay from BNK was so bad, man.
8-0
They
to
were
start
just so
off
bad.
the
It was like
season.
all around pretty fucking
This is their
atrocious.
longest streak.